Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. Well, I know we'd all kill each other.
I remember that in the last game we talked about killing people for cereal.
Still stands.
Danganronpa.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Hoku and Kanetsu are here and we are continuing Danganronpa 2.
Woohoo! Nagito's being a dick.
Indeed.
Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator's working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House. My eyes are dying. Hey, you're here!
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go?
Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got to the parts, so I was able to fix it right away.
You've got a lot of nerve saying that when you use Nekomaru's parts without my permission!
Well, I mean, even so. Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain. The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside. Maybe it's strong enough to rip that chain. Unlikely, but it is a video game.
Well, we'll know if we try it out.
It's not even worth trying it out.
No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot. Yeah, that'd be great.
Impossible. Where did the chain go? Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange.
That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
What do you mean? Huh? Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower?
Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we enter from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall? Not just that. The parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too.
The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way.
The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the as if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... Is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. To be honest, when I played this for the first time and they revealed the structure of the building, I was like, what the fuck? And I could not understand at all.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering when this investigation was going to end, because I really wanted to go back to it from the beginning. It's been God knows how long.
We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. That quality, though.
なるほどね。
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought. Didn't you already knew about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
Not like he hasn't been doing that all this time.
That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. There's a clue on that door. It's the door with the picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
さて、
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
ほら、
See, the screws came out with it, right? Then the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to? Huh. Did you get even more confused? No need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved as if everything were linked together, if you can reach it. Just like I did. Yeah, his victory in the final dead room really got to his head.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it would just be a waste of time to ask.
Yep, there we go.
Mm-hmm. It appears that it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Same.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying. You can count on me to take this seriously. Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial. But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Hmm.
Akane, did something happen?
No. Well, you guys hear something?
hear something.
What do you mean this time?
Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it suddenly appeared before us.
How?
No! Okay.
Oh god, Nekomaru's body!
No!
Got yeeted. Is he telling us to go inside from here?
Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go! Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
仕方ねえな。
Jeez. At least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
逃れられんようだな。
I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside.
ショータイムが始まるぞ。
How interesting! If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart.
Don't say that! What if it happened? Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yeah, you're right.
It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. But it's so damn annoying! I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward, we're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on to Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
ま、
You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying?
ああ、
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
俺、
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
そうだよね。
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
ま、
Oh well. It's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
ね
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel?
え、
The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end... Surprise, surprise! The girl was actually the killer! Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
どうしようもないね。
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope.
ね、
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already! I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go! Everyone's waiting. Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves! Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Ugh! Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, Monokuma Rock shut its mouth and disappeared without me. I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. We're in a normal elevator that shakes us back. It reminds me of how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
Yeah, that's probably true.
The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper. And suddenly, it stopped like it always does. And the door opened. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already.
Ugh, so sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey, don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase. Otherwise I'll roll a dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. Whoa!
What an extreme punishment. Kind of uncomfortable.
Well, I guess that's probably the point.
Well, I mean, more like making a joke like that is uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, oh definitely. Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls! And so it begins. I hoped this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open.
And this will not be the end of the episode, but I'm going to cut it off here. We still have like 12 minutes to go, but I want like a day to be able to review everything before we go into this. So yeah, we'll just... Okay, so you might have noticed a little blip there. That's because we stopped this episode about 17 minutes in, since we started this chapter about over a month ago. So I was hoping that I would have time to go back to the other episodes to review them and remind me some things, because I'm going to be honest. Like, usually I retain some information, even though it can take a long time for us to go through these cases, but most of it's been in one ear and out the other.
Oh,
So I'll just be honest with you guys now. To save a lot of trouble for everyone, I will be using a walkthrough for this particular trial. Because I know I'm going to have trouble. I'm probably going to have to go up to the other computer and switch once we get to the PTA. So we're going to... Yeah, it'd just be easier.
The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekamaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. Well, I know we'd all kill each other.
I remember that in the last game we talked about killing people for cereal.
Still stands. I won't let this be excused, not even for cereal. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair, did someone call, has begun.
Alright, and since we're just gonna be using walkthrough anyway, we'll just look at these, see if we can... If there's anything new that we have. I don't think we do. Well, we should have... Yeah, we've got some with Nekomaru. Let's see. Easier to push through an opponent's argument during...
I think you should get that.
I think we might be able to get both, because we have so many skill points.
Oh, damn.
Alright. Can we change the action difficulty? Yeah, let's make this gentle. Oh, I'm really glad they let you change that mid-game.
Right.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Also, there's one thing I'm gonna note, since I've sometimes blamed this on the game itself. It's not so much the Steam port of this that makes it lag so much, but the fact that since I have so little room on my computer, I need to store all my games on an external hard drive, and I think that's what really screws it up.
Oh, probably.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go! Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
今の俺があるのは2台のおっさんが体を張って俺を守ってくれたおかげだ。
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
その仇は俺が取る。絶対に犯人を突き止めてやっからな。
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
いいか。彼に釣られたわけじゃねえぞ。
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
After so long eating, I don't think I'd want it. Well, I mean, I still would, but you're gonna get some serious shits after eating curry.
Right? Especially rabbit curry. Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
おい、まずは事件の流れを追ってみねえか。
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident since Coco forgot everything?
俺らはストロベリーハウスから出らんなかったから、詳しい状況を確認しておきてえんだ。
We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
And that I applies to Coco, not Fuyuhiko. I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me. Hajime was Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night! Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs. Oh, of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the split real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together. And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too. From Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. Didn't they say it wasn't broken?
No, it was.
Oh, the button!
Yeah.
The panel was fine.
Yeah, like
someone even... Go?
It was just like the button that they needed to press to make the switch that was broken, not the door itself.
Oh! But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door, but oh god. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some methods to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone. Forget those boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must have been one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half and rip out your innards cruelly.
You're the cruelest one here!
Ooh, bad ship, Chiaki.
Yeah!
But with that, we will end it right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.